Another practical application question. And it says the water spraying from a nozzle of a fountain forms a parabolic arch. And it's really cool. If you ever have a chance to go onto YouTube and check out something called the Bellagio Hotel, go onto YouTube and look at the Bellagio Hotel fountain, right? I guarantee you it'll blow you away. It's amazing. But anyways, the water is spraying from a nozzle that forms parabolic arch. The nozzle is 10 centimeters above the surface. So it starts here at 10 and it's going to go up and then it's going to go splash. And then it says over here, it says it sprays to a maximum height of 100. So this is going to be 100 centimeters above the ground. Okay, or above the water. The water is at 10 centimeters above the surface of the water when it reaches 120. So at 120 out here, okay, it's going to be at 10 centimeters high as well. So the whole point of this then is to develop an equation. This looks an awful lot like what we already did. Okay, but we can figure out a vertex of this because if you think about it, from here to here is 120. So our vertex is of course going to be something at 60, comma, whatever the height, maximum height is. Oh, well, I gave that to you in the question right there. So there's our vertex. Beautiful. So now using either this equation, or I should say this point or this point, we can just put it into the equation y equals to ax minus p squared plus q. But don't forget, we want to be able to put this into standard form because we're dealing with standard form now. Well, whatever. Let's just do it. This, of course, is going to be at 0, 10. There's our x value, our y value. There's our p. There's our q. So you can't forget this formula. Let's figure out a. So y is 10. A, we don't know. X is going to be 0 minus 60 because there's our vertex right here, squared, plus our q value, which is 100. Okay, let's solve this out. Subtract 100 from both sides. This gives you minus 90 equals to a minus 60 squared. Okay, it's going to be 3600. Okay, right? Divide that all out. So wait. Here we go. Divide this by 3600. Divide that by 3600. So in fact, it is going to be negative. So it is opening down. So our prediction here was correct. All right. Okay. Divide that out. Okay. Well, wait a second. What's a going to be equal to? Again, you can use our calculator. So all you have to do is put in negative 90 divided by 3600, and I want to turn that into a fraction because I hate decimals. Okay, so here we go. Math frac. There it is. Enter. Excellent. Negative 1 over 40. Right? So you got negative 1 over 40 is our a value. So our equation is y equals to negative 1 over 40. X, for all values of x, there's our p value, minus 60 squared, plus our q value, which is 100. And now let's put this into standard form. There's going to be some fun. Here we go. So standard form means negative 1 over 40, x minus 60, x minus 60, plus 100. Here it goes. There's your x squared. Minus 60 and minus 60 is minus 120x plus 3600. That's all going to be multiplied by negative 140. And don't forget at the end, you got to add 100. Okay, so let's distribute the negative 140 in. Boom, 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 and boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you got negative 140 x squared minus makes this a plus. So now you got negative 1 times 120. Okay, well, we got rid of the negative, so we'll just make it 1 times 120 over 40. Okay, x plus, there's the negative times a positive now, right here, making this a negative. 1 times 3600 over 40. Okay, and you can always pop that into your calculator if you want, but if you're really good at it, remember, this is just 120 over 40. Cancel the zeros. 4 goes into 12 3 times. So this is negative 140 x squared plus, right, 3x Now look at this. You got 3,600 over 40. Cancel the zeros. 4 goes into 36 9 times with an extra 0, minus 90. And there's our equation in standard form. Done.